It's okay. A very bad hiding spot. I didn't want to shoot the horse. At least the horse lived. And of course they're going to be able to spot me already. There we go. Alright. There we go, got some Tennessee whiskey. And Caribbean rum. Oh. These lawmen certainly like their booze. And a third bottle of booze. Wow, okay, I'm glad I took these guys out then. Did I already collect? No, I did not. Alright. Good, good. Actually, how close is my camp? Oh, my camp's not far. I'll just go there. And just knocked over the stew pot.
I've done what I can with the stew, but it ain't the best, I have to admit.
Whoa, true. Could have sworn there was more dresses than just those two. Well, guess we'll do this a slightly different way. Yeah, that one's much better. I mean, it's not bad, but it's still... Where's the one with the puffy... high... Oh? Yeah, this one's the best so far. I mean, that even kind of matches to look like a full-on dress. I think we're gonna go with that one. So we got that. And there's a little thing around her neck. Or is that just... Oh, it's just a string from the hat. Alright. Well, still kind of feel like she could use a little extra something. Call it artistic license. Okay. Worst case scenario, I can use that one, but... I can hear the puppy whining. Don't whine, puppy. Alright, yeah, welcome back, Diego. How you doing? So, all of your characters got deleted from a factory reset. Were they saved up to the cloud or anything like that? Oh, I saw what you... No. You just pooed there, puppy. Don't lay down in it. That ain't right. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stick with that one. And hello, Jaden. How you doing, man? This time I know you guys can hear me, so That's a step in the right direction. Oh, jeez. Dude, that sucks. So here's the thing. Did you plan on going back to playing those games, though? Because, like, whatever, you have like that 100% completion on it, but, like, you still have, like, the trophies and everything else. Right now, as stupid as it might sound, I'm actually working my way through, Lego Star Wars Saga, um, Skywalker, or Star Wars the Skywalker Saga. That's what it is. There's like 1,200 of those little blue bricks, to find all over the place. I have over 900 of them at the moment, but it's taking a damn long time. I need to take out like a I need to take like a muscle relaxer or something. Yeah, Jaden, I saw that too. He meant Jedi Fallen Order. So new game I missed. I mean, depending on how it works, like what the storyline would be, I might be up for that game though. There we go. Didn't realize how far away the microphone was from my face. Alright, let's see if I can do any justice to this character. I feel like it doesn't necessarily matter what kind of hairstyle she has. Because, like, if you're playing as the character, you're going to have a hat on her. Same time, I don't feel like any of these styles really work. Damn my perfectionist nature. Yeah, no, Diego, we we know that you weren't. Jaden was just teasing you. Play those games. Yeah, so the 100%, what was the... Okay, so I never got 100% in Jedi Fallen Order. How long did that one take you? And when you said Spider-Man, were you referring to the first one or one of the other games? Okay, yeah, this is the right direction. Going back to Blackwater. Oh, dang. Okay. I missed that Black Belle actually has like a bandolier typo. Yeah, it was a funny typo, but we still got it. We still got it.
How can I help you? You're back. Welcome.
Yeah, Jaden, make sure. I mean, if you want to participate, by all means, comment on that video. Um, the more the merrier. Yeah, I think I've mentioned a number of times in the past, like I don't really do requests anymore because
Well, you're
like
welcome to try
I get
another one in
like
the
somewhere
chambers.
between 10 20 messages a day, and like 18 of them are requests. So I mean, if that was the case, then I would have to quit my job and not have any kind of life to be able to honor everybody's request. Ooh, okay, 5 months. Still, I mean, you say you're being lazy about it, but
All the fine
or you were
festivities
being lazy about
happening
it.
right here in the
Um,
Chamber Hall.
but I can tell you right now, I've never even tried to get 100% on it. So you did a whole lot better than I did. I could have sworn I had other bandoliers.
I stand behind everything I sell in this place, so you can purchase with confidence.
Okay, I'm gonna have to buy a bandolier.
Please peruse at your leisure. I carry only the
Actually, I
finest
can't get these
items.
bandoliers at his place, can I? Hmm.
You'll
Yeah, no,
find
anyways, so
everything
the
you need
the
to look your
contest that I
best
have running,
right here in this catalog.
um it's a simple contest. It's but eventually I do plan on having actual like monetary prizes, you know? Looking at my the amount of money I'm getting from monetization right now, hold on a second. Today is the 1st.
If you
So
need an
I've been
exclusive
monetized
buy
for
on
about
close, my
a
champion
little
looks
under
ahead.
2 weeks now at this point, and I'm at a little over $21. So that kind of gives me an idea. I'm thinking I'm going to be hitting about 90 cents a day per month when all is said and done. And I think my first monetary contest is going to be like a $25 gift card to whatever to
Well, you're
Xbox
welcome to try out your
network or
wardrobe in the
PlayStation
chambers.
network, something like that. Yeah, yeah. See, Diego, for me, it's like there are so many games that I want to play, and I have this huge backlog of games. Like I'm just staring at my shelf right now, and I'm seeing like at least 10 games on
If you
there.
need a nice place to try out your
And that's
clothes,
just the
my
physical games that
champion
I'm
will
looking at.
welcome you.
There's still a whole bunch more that I have like digitally. Um, some of them going back to the PS3 uh, that I really need to get to. So for me, it's been more of now it's been more of like play the story, enjoy it, and then move on to the next. kind of close to Red Dead 2 Legend of the West. I don't think I've ever played What is Legend of the West? Oh, Legend of the West is the 100%. Okay. Took me a second. The wheels hadn't turned quite right yet. But that's going to be impressive, man. Cuz like geez, just like getting everything for the like that animal thing, like getting pictures of them all and everything else. That in and of itself is quite a task. And part of the reason why I haven't tried getting it. Yep, first trailer coming out on the 5th. It'll be interesting. I'm looking forward to seeing what it's all about. Like I was telling Diego before, like Rockstar doesn't half-ass this stuff.
Welcome to try out your wardrobe in the changing room.
And what? The one I got should have been brown with... That doesn't look right at all.
If you need a nice place to try on your clothes, my changing room is available.
Yeah, you don't have to get everything in online, though, too, for Legend of the West, do you? I thought it was just storyline. I think this is the right one now.
Well, you're welcome to try out your wardrobe in the changing room.
Better. Yes, better. All the achievements in online. Okay.
If you need a nice place to try on your clothes, my changing room is available. I have a feeling you'll be back.
Yeah, no, that's the other thing is that I don't generally have the patience for stuff like that anymore.
Hello.
Like I remember, I loved like Final Fantasy VII back when I first played it, and the remake, as amazing as it looks and everything, I just got bored with it. Like it was, I don't know, it just wasn't enough action or something for me. That works.
I had a gentleman in here yesterday. I had to wash my hands 4 times after he was through.
So guys, what is there any kind of wish list, something you hope is in this new GTA game? Because I mean it's gonna be massive. We all know that it's gonna be a huge game, huge map. Gonna be a lot of stuff to do in it. Combat, like what kind of combat? Because I mean, you know, they've already had like gun combat, and there is some hand to hand, but it's not, you know, it's not really the focus. hand to hand. Yeah. No, hand to hand. I do like how some of the whatever the environment will get put into play in combat. You know, like you'll smack somebody's head into a post or on a bar table or whatnot. That's fun to see. Yeah, yeah, Diego. No, I, I always enjoyed Dragon Quest more than Final Fantasy games. Um, but even then, like there was a final or a Dragon Quest game last one I played. Like I couldn't finish it. I just couldn't do it. And kidnapping. Zip ties are in the game. Zip ties? Oh, Jaden, do you mean zip lines? Because zip ties are like those little plastic things. You know, they can be used for like handcuffs in a cinch or something like that. Zip ties. What would you use zip ties for in a game like this? Gambling would be a good addition. Yeah. Well, wait, yeah, no, I was gonna say actually now that I think about it, they have gambling in the current one. But NPCs for robberies. Yeah, okay. So yeah, like using them as like handcuffs or whatever. All right. I know all I did was give her like a bandolier and a different haircut, but I feel like it really improved her look already. I mean, her look is based off of the um, Premier cigarette card. But I think her actual facial features are going to be based off of what she looked like in the game. I want to see more random encounters. Yeah, random encounters. Were there really any random encounters in GTA though? Like we would come across them in Red Dead. Like somebody whose horse died or um whatever, they got bit by a snake or they were drunk and you had to take them home, something like that. But I honestly I'm having trouble remembering if there was anything in GTA for random encounters. Alright, well, first things first, let's get rid of that scar. Trevor could help some people. Yeah, but weren't those side quests? I'm talking about true random encounters, like you just stumble across somebody in the city. Not a side quest with a little icon and everything. Yeah, I don't remember those being being random encounters either. You can take them to cultists. Okay, yeah, but again, with that thing with Trevor, is that an actual random encounter or was that a side quest? Oh no, Jaden, you're right. Yeah, the little blue dots. I remember now. Like I came across I don't know if it was getting one of G's stashes or whatever. This is online, mind you. I don't remember this if it was in story mode or not. But like um yeah, a little blue dot. There was like a couple of cops investigating um I don't know, an accident or a drug deal, something. I can't remember exactly. But there was, yeah, little blue dots. Now that you're saying the little blue dots, okay, yeah, I'm remembering something like that now. All right, that is fair. Age her up a bit. Query from 4. Okay. I honestly I don't think I ever met him. But then again, I also have not played the game in so freaking long. Um, there's a good chance that even if I did, I don't remember it anymore. Let's make the lips as thin as possible. Okay, maybe not as thin as possible, but get away from a robbery. Okay. Okay, so out of curiosity, how mad would you guys be if, like, this announcement is just, like, the official announcement for, like, whatever, Grand Theft Auto on available on Netflix? Because I know, like, they were planning on putting the... Well, I shouldn't say I know. I have been hearing that Netflix is going to be getting, like, GTA 3, San Andreas, and Vice City for streaming. Like, you could play it on their service. Like, how ticked off do you think people would be? Like, there was quite a number of people, and I was one of them, that like when Red Dead was just going to be a re-release, it wasn't a remake or anything like that. I was upset about that. Oh, Diego, have you not heard about like yeah. Um now don't take my word for it. I have not actually looked it up myself. However, I've been hearing about things about the like the first, well, not first, but like GTA 3, Vice City, and San Andreas being on Netflix to play. Netflix actually has like a gaming section. Like that's where I first played what was it? The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Shredder's Revenge. The controls suck because I had to do it on my phone, but it was there. I'm willing to bet, well, at least I would hope that like you could stream it from your TV and use your controller or something. Because that just seems incredibly complicated. Actually, you know what? While we're talking about it, I'm gonna look it up just to make sure I'm not passing along complete bull. One second. Yeah, okay. There's a number of different news sources that are saying Netflix launching trio of Grand Theft Auto games for no extra charge. So yeah, it'll be Grand Theft Auto the Trilogy, the Definitive Edition, will be available December 14th for Netflix customers at no additional charge on mobile platforms. Okay, so it will be a mobile game, which is that part's gonna suck. Um, Netflix users will be able to access the titles via Apple's App Store, Google Play, and the Netflix mobile app. So yeah, there you go. It is official. Just ported for PS4 and 5. Yeah, I mean honestly, um, like I don't see these kinds of games working very well on even on a tablet. Like I don't see it having the proper kind of controls or anything. I had a hard enough time just playing the Ninja Turtles game. It like I don't know. Once it became free to play because of PlayStation Network, it was so much easier. Can't handle that power. Well, I mean, keep in mind, and granted, these are the definitive edition versions of the game, but like these are like PS2 games. So I'm willing to bet. I don't know how old your phone is, but I'd be willing to bet your phone could handle them. That said, like for me, the controls are going to be what's really wonky. RDR does deserve a movie, but and it's a big but. I don't think it would go over well. I've been wrong before, but there are very few video games that are translated to TV shows or movies or anything that actually are successful. I think Resident Evil is an exception, and with that, they basically created their own story. They went through like stuff from the games. Like they went through Raccoon City and the mansion and the underground lab and everything, but it wasn't the exact same story. Um, the only other exception off the top of my head is The Last of Us. Can't handle geometry dash. Okay. Alright, well, I don't know. What kind of phone do you have? Like, I just upgraded my phone. Like, for Black Friday, I got that, whatever, that new phone. I think I mentioned that in the last stream. Let's change those eyebrows. That looks more like her. Fit Galaxy A11. Yeah, I hate that Samsung has done that, because, like, Galaxy used to mean, like, top of the line, and now I don't even know what it means. I don't know what A11 means. For 3 or 4 years now. Yeah, see, I have a Galaxy, see, and this is what I'm saying. I have a Galaxy S10 that I'm using right now. I've had that for like 4 years. But I don't know what A11 is in reference to. Pretty sure I saw them still selling those at like Target and stuff. Okay, so the A11 came out um, in 2020, so it would just be like right around 3 years. Android 11, maybe. See, I know like whatever, like with the phone that I'm getting, like the 23 is in reference to the year. Um, and they started off by going like whatever, like this is the first Galaxy, and then there was Galaxy 2 and 3, but then they start throwing letters in there, and then they change what the numbers mean, and so I'm not sure of what it all means now. Yeah, see, I'm looking at it, but so I mean, it's everything I'm seeing says that it should still be a pretty decent phone. Um, do you have a lot saved on there? Do you have like a lot of pictures and videos and whatnot? Because that'll slow things down also. Like you honestly you wouldn't believe. The phone I'm using right now, I have like tons of videos saved on here, and because of that, like there are times it has trouble running opening up the editing software that I have on it. Like it's not a bad phone. It just I have too much on there. And so it lags because it's trying to, like, essentially sift through all of the programs that I have on there. I mean, that's the best way I can try to describe it. Yeah, okay, so you have a lot of stuff saved on there. Man, I would see what you really need on there and delete what you don't. And then do a hard reset on it, like turn it off, turn it back on again. Um See if anything is running better after that. And if your phone is anything like mine, I mean, we both have a Samsung. Um, occasionally there should be something that pops up saying, "Hey, yeah, you haven't used any of these programs in a while. Do you want to delete them?" Ooh, tomorrow's Friday, or no, today was Friday. Dang. This week has kind of flown by for me. Ignore it. Yeah, I tend to ignore it also. But at least until recently. Recently I've been taking it more seriously because, like I said, it's been slow. Three thousand. Holy crap, man. Like, when you say things, you talking about, like, pictures or videos or programs? Because, like, things could be anything. And Ash, you get out of here with your iPhone. Just, I'm at a loss for words. Like, even suggesting an iPhone. How dare you? That's like blasphemy. 2,000 pictures, 500, 600 videos. Holy crap, dude. And what kind of phone do you have? Because, like, pretty sure if I had that much on my phone, like, it would just not work anymore. It would, like, anytime I turn it on, it would just pop up with an image of, like, a headstone. Headstone says, like, not today. Oh, broke. Not switch to an iPhone. There you go. Yes. You tell Ash where they can take their iPhone. It's evil. Now, I'll say this. I mean, iPhones used to be like top tier. All right, they're the ones that introduced the smartphone. Um, but like, as long as you don't mind the Android operating system, or if you're willing to learn it, like, there are so many other options out there, um, and cheaper options that, in my opinion, are better options. Um, yeah, no, it's just like there's iPhone and then there's everything else, and like that sounds like it's a compliment to iPhone, but it's really not because like literally everything else you can choose from, or an iPhone. So, 1 hour in, phone's dead. Yeah. Friends with iPhone by charging and listening to music and headphones at the same time. Yeah, dude. Oh, that's brutal. That is brutal. But I mean, you're not wrong. Yo, for sticking with Android. Well, thank you, Ash, and I respect you um for the respect you gave us. It can't be for the iPhone thing. I'm sorry. It can't be. Have AirPods? How are AirPods different than like just normal headphones? Normal, but like any other kind of headphones or head earbuds. My favorite revolver. I really don't have a preference on revolvers or any of the guns. Um, like I just whatever one has the highest stats. That's all. iPhone for social media and a cheap Android for gaming. Well, I mean, there you go. I just yeah, that's more dedication than I have to any any kind of well, social network or social media or anything cuz I have one phone. That's it. Well, technically right now I have two, but I'm switching over to my new phone. Bucks for that, man. Yeah. No, I'm with you, Diego. Use them while charging the phone since they're Bluetooth. All right. Yeah, no, that's fair. But actually, don't iPhones no longer have like an earbud port? So I mean, it's you have to go with like Bluetooth. Actually, now that I say that, I don't even know if my new phone has a port for my headphones. Wired headphones and done. Kind of messy though. Yeah, wired headphones are kind of messy. I was reminded of that today while I was using them because I couldn't find my earbuds. But sometimes they're better. Just depends on the situation. And yeah, looking at my new phone, um, there is no spot for earbuds, like a phone jack or an aux cord, I guess. So that's disappointing. For a second there, I thought it was snowing outside. All right. Just get bootleg AirPods. Yeah. I don't know. And is that another thing where like the AirPods for iPhone, it has to be the Apple version of an EarPod or AirPod or whatever, or are there actual like? Does it just run off Bluetooth and you can use any kind that you want? Android pods, just earbuds. Like I have like I don't know 6 different earbuds. Some of them are wireless, some of them aren't. I'll buy a set, then misplace a set, and then buy another set, then find the old set, that kind of thing. You're a messy person. All right. Well, Yoris, I mean, if it works for you, it works for you. That's what's important. Yeah. It's like I don't have a messy place. I have organized chaos. It's like to anybody else, it would be like this is insane. But to me it's like I know where everything is. Yeah, I mean if it runs just off Bluetooth, then yeah, I mean you don't need AirPods. You can go and get like a cheap $20 pair of earbuds or just wireless headphones. Headphones I imagine are like the ones that I'm wearing right now. They actually go over the ear. But there are wireless earbuds that are still like connected. The wire goes around like the back of your head. So like you can find a really good like $20 pair of those. In fact, that's what I usually go with because it suits all of the purposes I need. Like it's wireless, it doesn't so it's not attached to the phone. It's large enough so that I won't lose one. Charges easy. Yeah. No, I mean I agree like wires do get in the way. But like there are certain situations like for me I was out well I was taking care of some errands and like I knew it was gonna be at one point I was gonna be sitting for like probably an hour 2 hours just waiting, and I brought along my wired earbuds because I didn't want to risk the chance of like the wireless ones dying on me. So I didn't have to worry about that when they were, you know, connected to the phone. So I have some Amazon ones. So what do you, okay, Ash, what do you mean they hurt your ears? Like they're too big for your ears, or the sound quality is weird, or what, why, how do they hurt your ears? Man, I did the last character creation real quick. This one, people in here talking now, distracting me. Appreciate it. Sounds great, just irritate my delicate ear holes. I okay. See, I've heard that the AirPods are actually like just too large for the average ear. So earbuds, like they have that soft little rubbery silicone thing that go into the ear canal, but AirPods don't have that. It's just this hard plastic lump, basically that is. It just doesn't sit quite right. Always good combos on these streams. Well, I mean, we try. You know, as long as there's people in here to chat, conversation can stay lively, I guess. Like, it doesn't have to be just about video games, guys. It's one of the things, like, I've actually been considering branching out and doing some, like movie and TV show pop culture reviews. Like the other weekend I watched the Doctor Who, like the first, they have Doctor Who has a series of specials coming out. The first one was last weekend, and I was thinking of like starting to do reviews on things like that. The pros do put extra money for better quality. Okay. See, and that's just it, Diego. Is that um I don't see why Apple needs to charge extra for something to make something better when it's basically the standard for even like the cheapest earbuds. Like I buy a $20 set of earbuds, and not only do they come with a soft rubbery thing to put that helps like funnel the sound into your ear, they come with two other sizes, two other sets. One that's smaller, one that's bigger. So I mean, like, if some like random schmuck earbud manufacturer can do it, Apple sure can. Greed is the answer. I would not disagree with that. It's just, I don't know. There's a lot of things that companies charge extra for that they really shouldn't. You know? It's like, think about your customer base and what'll help keep them happy. I don't know. Then again, I'm not part of their customer base, so what I really don't have a say in it. I feel like her mouth is sticking out too much. Come on. I don't know. I should probably just go through like all the different heritages and try to make like an attractive version of every heritage. Anyway. People keep buying so things don't change. Yeah. I mean, that's one of the things though too though, is that like sometimes it's things that people need, so they don't have a choice but to buy them. You know? So it does make it difficult to have change through that way. Ever made a Crips face creation? Oh, absolutely. Yeah. No, I'm rather proud of that one too. He turned out rather well. I think that he does have like a tan line across his forehead. It's just the way that Rockstar has the options set up. But Cripps is supposed to have a hat on anyways, so that's probably why Rockstar didn't pay that much attention to it. Bring that mouth in. And then the lips. Actually, let's start them off. There you go. Yeah, well, I do have, I do have different playlists set up, and Cripps would be in the Red Dead character playlist. There's one file that says, like, RDR2 character creations. That's literally every single character I've made for Red Dead. But then I have littler or smaller playlists. I believe one of them is called just Red Dead characters. That one still has a good number in there. I want to say probably around 20 characters. But, yeah. Nope, I have definitely made him already. Probably sticks out a bit too much. One second. No. Alright, let's see about what other... That one doesn't look too bad either, though. Mean and bitter man. Yeah, well, see, that's just it. I don't think he's mean and bitter. I think he's he's kind of stuck in his ways. But yeah, he needs to treat the dog better. The dog deserves all the love. He's loyal to... Yeah, that he is. The dude will stick by you. Yeah. Actually, no, I shouldn't say that either, though, because, like, I actually uploaded a video once. It's like I appeared in the camp, and I was in the middle of doing something. I don't know what it was anymore, like grabbing a drink, making some food, something. And then suddenly I was kicked out of it, and it was because Cripps had abandoned the camp. Like, literally, like, I was trying to figure out what exactly happened, because like, the camp was no longer showing up on the map for me. And then I noticed, like, Cripps was just walking off. And I was just like, oh, okay. That's great. Just leave everything here. Bone Lab, hey dude. I've actually made both Jack Marston, from the end of Red Dead 1, and John Marston. At least as best as I can, because, like, the options really aren't there, and, John also looks really different in Red Dead 1 than he does in Red Dead 2. How does that happen? I have no idea. I have no idea. I would love to know. But yeah, I did upload the video for that as well. And I cut it out, like, I cut the video, like, right as I'm about to, like, take a shot at him. Because obviously, I mean, you can't really take a shot at him, but, yeah. Yeah. See, I mean, as long as he's getting paid, I don't think he really cares, but I don't know. I guess I just wasn't having him do enough or something. He got bored, just his ADD kicked in and walked off. Miss Grimshaw, younger as a gunslinger. Are you talking about the character that I'm making right now, or is that a suggestion you're making? Bone Lab. 'Cause that's not actually who I'm trying to make. But who I'm trying to make is not turning out so well at the moment. Thought I was doing well, and then I start looking through the heritages and I start second guessing myself. Actually, this one might actually be better. I can bring the chin down. Chin down, chin in. Even Cripps deserves a vacation. Cripps does not deserve a vacation. Cripps needs to get back behind that, like, whatever that tanning slurry, and make my frickin' money. Oh. Cripps spent most of his life on vacation. Come on. You ever had mods? Mods. Like you talking about program mods? Because I'm on the PlayStation, so I don't use mods. Are you talking about moderators? That would be another thing that I wouldn't have even thought about until just recently. Like mods. Okay, so like gaming mods. No, I don't use mods. I have with the new laptop I got, I'm thinking about maybe like checking some stuff out that I've wanted to do. But that would be like story mode stuff. You know, it wouldn't be online. Not to mention, I'm not entirely sure that the laptop I have would be capable of handling anything like that. Because once again, I got like a cheaper Black Friday deal. So I'm sure it's an older laptop. Might not even be capable of doing stuff like that. Yeah, I honestly wasn't paying much attention to the CPU or anything like that. The laptop that I'm getting rid of, because I still haven't transferred everything over that I need to. The laptop that I'm getting rid of is over 10 years old, and that was also a Black Friday special. So I mean, it's still an upgrade from what I used to have, but I still don't know how much of an upgrade it'll be. I haven't worked with it much at all. I'm still getting it set up. Just got it connected to the internet today, actually. So if that's any indication of how much I'm working towards like getting it all set up. Oh, I went in the wrong direction. There we go. I have a man bun hairstyle? No, there's no man buns in Red Dead for the men. Is that because you see the kind of hairstyle that she has? American Venom mission? So I know that like in online you can select whatever mission you want. I've actually never gone back to Red Dead storyline to see if that's possible. Oh, Jin Sakai. I believe it's Jin Sakai. I actually tried making Jin a while back. I still uploaded it, but personally, I don't think he looks like him at all. Which is really disappointing. But sometimes it is what it is. That's why for my contest I have like I'm saying, you know, put down 3 suggestions or 3 requests. That way I can kind of figure out who to who I have multiple chances at getting something that's decent. Bone Lab pass? Pass on what? Like 1,000 videos. Yeah, no, there are a lot of videos. I mean, for the Red Dead creations alone, there's like over 500 of them. But yeah, no, there is so much. Oop, there we go. Channel's only 600 subs and 300 vids. Yeah, I'm just glad that I have more subscribers than I have videos at this point. Yeah, because when I like, I don't know. I think I was probably at like the better part of 200 videos, and I still only had like 100 subscribers. So. Blessed are the peacemakers. Yeah, it's not the most fun mission, but personally I like the idea of Guarma, but it felt very out of place compared to the rest of the game. 1,300 vids, 1,700 subs. Yeah, well, thanks, Joris. What was really funny is that like after I got monetized, like the day of or the day after, I don't know. YouTube must have bumped me into a new algorithm or something, because suddenly I got like 13 new subscribers one day, like 18 new subscribers the next day. When normally the number of subscribers I get in a day is like somewhere between 0 and 3. So, I mean, that tells me that something behind the scenes was going on. Oh geez, RDR3. Um God, what? Um 1 second here. Um what I would really like to see for Red Dead 3, um I do like the idea of seeing how uh the Vanderlyn gang came together. Um either how the Vanderlyn gang came together, or like how things end with Jack, just to kind of like basically bookend the Red Dead series as it is, and then move on to a different gang or something. I just feel like two games, it's something's been left out. Like there, I still feel like there could be more story to tell there. Frontier Civilization 10. Yeah. No, there is one thing that I would suggest, and since you have, I'm assuming that you have VR, Bone Lab, is that if you haven't, go through go through Red Dead 2, not necessarily play it, but just explore, in first person mode, wearing a VR headset. Um, it is so freaking cool. It really is. Like, I was surprised at how much more interesting everything was just to check out and look at. Jack Hall gang. Maybe. I don't know. I would say that if they're going to do another gang, like a completely different gang, it should be completely different, like starting from the ground up, like no connections to the games we know so far. Your gun holsters, open vests. Yeah, I mean, from a creation standpoint, from a creator standpoint, absolutely. Like just being able to do simple things like have different styles, like wear your clothes in different styles. Um, like that would be fantastic. Uh, one simple thing would just be having like a scruffy beard option. Um, because like that, so many requests or suggestions that I've gotten have been like, can you make this guy, and they have like a scruffy beard. It's not just like some scruff. It's thicker than that. It's like a level 2 or 3 in the storyline, but there's nothing like that in online. Was in its prime, yeah. See, I kind of want to go with in the direction of having Jack as the protagonist for Red Dead 3, just because like we're seeing the end of the old west or the Wild West. It's becoming more quote unquote civilized. Um, and like by the I would say by the like the 1920s, um, the Wild West essentially no longer existed. So that would definitely be within the time frame of Jack. He'd probably be in his what 30s by then. Um, so just kind of having that like definitive bookend to the story would be really nice. Basically, like a story of basically a story of like Jack acclimating to civilization. Um, I mean, let's face it, he was never really a Wild West kind of person in the first place. But the way that Red Dead, the first Red Dead ends, like he's got some skills. So it would be interesting just to see how that plays out, bookend the storyline with him. However that might end. You know, he might go out in a blaze of glory. He might just settle down and you know become one with civilization. I don't know. Personally, I think it would be good to. It would be nice to have Jack, like, just accepting that the Wild West times are done, like getting married, settling down, having a kid, and that could also open up like a legitimate branch to like possibly a GTA game that has one of his ancestors. You know, like Jack's great great grandchild or something finds out about his great great grandfather and the Vanderlyn gang and everything else, and just kind of admires them and you know wants to live like an outlaw or something. Cali or Ohio. Mexico was a wasted opportunity. Um, yeah, like there was a lot of stuff that they could have done. I don't know. I'm honestly I'm really disappointed with Rockstar um for like not giving this game um all the attention it really deserved, because there was a whole lot they could have done with it, and for whatever reason they just didn't. They doubled down on working on GTA 6 instead, which I understand it's going to be a big game for them, but I don't know, they just have so much out there for GTA Online. Would have been nice if some of that support would have gone to GT or Red Dead Online. Yeah, I mean honestly, there's like it could have, like they could have even just added on the role of like treasure hunter or something to like the collector role. Reuse the map for Guarma. Maybe just add something for, so like a connection of caves or something. It would have taken very little effort, at least in comparison to like redesigning an entire play area. and it would have gone a long way to help keep people happy. Yeah, it would have been awesome. I cannot deny that. Yeah. Now, some Mexico DLC would have been fantastic. So would, I mean, honestly, some Red Dead Nightmare would have been fantastic. Um, oh, Red Dead Nightmare 2. But something that I personally would have liked to have seen is for them to actually go into the alien thing a little bit more. Like, and it could have been like, like Red Dead Nightmare, but with a sci-fi slant. Like Arthur gets abducted by aliens. He has to fight his way off the ship. Um, Ultimately, like, losing any kind of proof that any of this happened to him. And then like nobody believes him. You know? I think that would have been hilarious. No, I think it's fair to say that like everybody is disappointed by Rockstar's decision not to continue to support Red Dead. Yeah, I mean it is a goofy storyline, but that's why it would be like Red Dead Nightmare isn't canon. Like it's not an official story. So I think just as like a weird one-off DLC, it would be fun. More story missions as well. Yeah. Play as Micah and had a face-off against Arthur. Michael is killed. Now that's an interesting idea. Yeah, that would have been interesting. But only if excuse me, only if Micah would actually get killed in the end. Like he just gets overrun by the zombies. Join. I mean, that's possible. I like I said, it's been so long. I don't remember all the details of Red Dead. And just as a heads up, guys, got notice that my controller is getting low here. So if for some reason it suddenly goes to just like audio, that's the reason. Um, the Blackwater Massacre. Was Micah at the Blackwater Massacre, or was he already in jail? I want to say that he was in jail. I could very easily be wrong on that, though. But Arthur wasn't. Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I was that's what I thought, but at the same time I was getting confused because I was like, well, if it happened in Blackwater, why was he in the jail in Strawberry? So I couldn't remember which locate or where he was. It's all his idea. Nah. Okay. Oh, actually, keep thinking like, how can I make her face more pale? And it's like, I can just use the face powder, obviously. Okay. See, I don't know about the deleted dialogue, but at the very least, we know why he wasn't. Wait a second, no, no, wait a second. Are you sure Arthur wasn't there? Okay, again, like I said, it's been a long time since I've played the game, but isn't when you which is it, Valentine? Yeah, when you're going into Valentine with whatever with some of the gang, like a man recognizes Arthur. Didn't he recognize him from Blackwater? So then Arthur would have been at Blackwater. Yeah, no, and Diego, that's one of the things I don't know how many people have picked up on it, but like when it comes to the gang and where they were staying at, like where the camp was located, like their environment basically reflected the mentality of the camp at that point, the mentality of the gang. So like when they were just like out in the woods, had a camp set up, and just living their life as they always had, it was pretty neutral. And when they were doing like the best they ever had been, they were at that house out in the woods. I don't remember what it was called anymore, but that like it was the best setup they ever had. Um, and then when they were at their lowest point, they were at Butcher's Creek, place where like basically it was left to the cannibals. Um, and that was when the gang was at their lowest point, when they were fractured and ready to fall apart. I like that little detail of how their living situation reflected the mentality of the camp. Okay. All right. Yeah, I do need to go back and play through Red Dead 2. I only played it with I did a playthrough with low honor, and there was a whole bunch of side missions that I just never did because I thought it would affect my honor in a positive way, and I didn't want that. So yeah, no, there's a whole bunch of things in the game that I've never played because of that. All right, guys. I have been on here for almost 2 hours at this point. Um, if you add in whatever the character I made before, it's an extra half an hour. So been on for over 2 hours. I do need to call it. I think that this is going to be it for this character. Um, well, bring in the jawline a little bit there. So, gunslinger side quest. The best ones that he'll die on this hill. I don't think you need to die on that hill, man. Not unless you're not good at gunslinging. That was a really good side quest. Yeah, yeah, and again, it was an example of, the details that Rockstar puts into a game. Because, like, whether you take them dead or alive, you can just shoot the gun out of their hands. Most of them, anyway. And how it can, it gives you options. It doesn't require you to do one thing that they want you to do. So that's really cool. But like I said, I am gonna get out of here, guys. Thank you for hanging out and making the live more enjoyable, more talkative. I always appreciate the conversation. Honestly, I probably could have had this character knocked out in like 20 minutes if it wasn't for the conversation. That is not a complaint. I really appreciate the conversation, and just helps keep things lively. So appreciate it, Diego, Jaden, Yoris. You guys all have a good night. Bone something. Don't know if you're still in here, dude. Appreciate you stopping in. Trying to remember if there was anybody else in the beginning, but regardless, if anybody's watching this later, thanks for watching. Feel free to join in. I'm usually on here Fridays around 8 p.m. Eastern time. Usually only on for like an hour and a half. Today I went a little bit longer, so you can thank these guys in the chat, and hopefully next time there'll be more guys and more people in the chat. So don't be afraid to speak up. It's always cool in here. So yeah, Yoris, Diego, Jaden, you guys have a good night, and if you're on next Friday, I will see you then. Thank you.